Okay, so now we're in the blind and backwards section of the instructional, and I'm going to show you, these guys, other systems, they're going to use the same type of blue hose that I use basically on the upstairs, and I showed you how in the other videos how they're just going to shove that down and just try to blow air straight down into these mains. When they're done, the idea is they're going to then try to blow these mains out. They just, oh, then we'll blow those out. Like it said, there's nothing to it. It's just, we're going to blow the stuff down here and then we're just going to blow that out. So they have a choice of tools. Most of them are probably going to bring down the same tool they're using upstairs, which is incorrect. If you look down here, this thing is curled up by its nature. It comes curled up and it's a soft hose. This works all right in the 6-inch branch lines. Now, of course, they're blowing forward, so it's not the right thing to do, but you can push the hose through there and it'll snake through there. In a large open area, like these mains that are 2 feet wide sometimes, you can't do much in the way of pushing this. It's just going to curl up, and this air is just going to push it back. It doesn't do anything in there. It's the wrong tool. This can't be used for a main, ever. Never the right thing. What they should at least be trying to use are these semi-rigid, these flexible rods. These connect together, and you can put as many as you need together. And so then you put your air bowl on there. This is a forward one. I have forward and reverse, of course. And now the idea would be, now see this, you could push forward, and it's not going to just curl up. So that's a good thing. But the problem is they're going to do it through a 1-inch hole. This is what they're going to drill in the basement. Just a small hole, because it's just the right size to get that tool in there. And it's pretty quick and easy to drill. There's not much to it. Pop a hole. You can go around your basement, pop 20 holes and be out of there on the next job. So they're going to put this in there. And now there's only so much of an angle you can get. Now this could look all right if you're watching somebody do it. Oh look, they're pushing that in and they're blowing air through it, and they're blowing air. But what's actually happening up in there? First of all, you have no real movement. You can't tell if you're moving around in there at all, especially when it's down further. You don't have any control over it. And then the next thing it's doing, look at the angle it's going on. It's going, this stuff is very like a spring. So watch, it's going to go up in that hole and it's going to hit the roof of this thing. And this is what it's going to do. All right, it's going to ride along the roof. It's not, now of course, because of gravity, you can imagine all the filth is pretty much on the floor of it. So whether they're using whips or this air ball, they're pointing up and scraping the ceiling of the thing. Look how long, look, gravity's just now working on it and it's coming down. Now if they're blowing air with that, it's going to probably pick that end right back up again anyway. So this whole section here really wasn't touched by anything. It's got to get about that far before there's any chance. And then where is it going in there? They have no idea. They can't really manipulate it. They can't do anything with that. And if you remember from the earlier video where I showed you with my full-size opening, I can actually get in there and twist that and get it to go where I want. And I can move it back and forth, and then I can actually get up in there with the periscope like I showed you, or a camera, and I can actually see if I've done it.